Can this really be the same cave the house spirit mentioned?
Hello, Lars. Why did you run away? Our lands are a dangerous place for a stroll. The forests and rivers are teeming with ruthless creatures.
The only ruthless creature here is you.
To some I am evil. To others, I am their salvation. You will understand, in time. I never doubted your abilities for a moment. If you did run, it was only so that you could visit me here in person. Welcome to my home, Lars. You have become a man. The local population have gifted you some handsome silver in your hair.
Stop stalling! Where's Ellie? Let her go now!
Ellie is safe. The cave is sealed against unwanted visitors.
Oh, you're already here. We've been looking for you everywhere. Don't be afraid, come to us.
What on earth? Why should I go with them? What dark ritual are they so eager to perform on me? Maybe Ellie is somewhere nearby. I need to search the island. It's not sleeping, it's waiting to be brought to life. Without the butterflies, it's just a big scary ragdoll. So many books, carefully stacked and stuffed with bookmarks. Tales from the Treasure Box? I know that book. Mother used to read it to me when I was little. It looks like totally ordinary black tea. Another monster in the service of evil. Poor boy. The parasite is devouring him from the inside. It looks like I picked a ripe fruit. It looks like I picked a... The tea didn't do anything, which isn't exactly a surprise. No use. The bridge is broken, and judging by the claw marks, it was done deliberately.
I feel like I'm being turned inside out.
How are you? Feeling better?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm shivering. All my muscles are cramping. I've got stabbing pains in my stomach.
How did you end up here? Do you remember anything?
I have no idea where I am, but I remember her face clearly. Very young, but with an obvious furrow between her brows, as if this little girl is always frowning, even in her sleep. She watched me behind a tree for a long time, and after that, it's all a blur. Her face is so close. She's reaching out to me. Something cold and terrifying is holding my face from behind, and a little girl with a sweet smile lays something horrible on my tongue. Then there's a loud snap and... It's such a strange memory. All my senses shut down until only my sight remained, and then it slowly faded away. I saw a forest and even a small river before my eyes were completely covered in a white film. Sorry, I completely forgot to thank you. Did you kill the girl?
No, it seems she's gone off on her next hunt. Staying here is dangerous. We need to leave.
Thank you. I don't know how to thank you. I'll rest a little while longer, and then I'll go.
It looks like I picked a ripe fruit. Is it all to do with the magic jar? Or did the butterfly think I was the owner because I'm the first person she saw? I hope this goon thinks I'm the new owner.
Hello, Lars.
How do you know my name?
Open the door. Why try to stave off the inevitable? Gran will soon have me untied, and together, we'll all go to see our mistress.
I already met two boys upstairs. I don't think they were too glad to have met you.
Pay no mind to them. They are just waste material. You have a very different role to play. All the girls were ordered to bring you in alive and unharmed.
I wonder what fate awaits me.
We do not know. Lars, we simply serve and carry out the orders of our mistress.
What's your name? Who were you before?
My name is Sophie. I am a miller's daughter. Well, I was. Our wonderful community began with me.
Tell me about it. I want to know everything.
I have nothing to hide. The mistress spoke to me in the forest around a year ago now. First, she taught me about creation and the cosmos. I finally got answers to questions that had plagued me since childhood. Questions that confounded my father. And during one visit, the mistress took me to an abandoned house where I made the first diadem following her instructions, fusing her consciousness with my own.
Let me free you before your mind is lost forever. The stained glass is blindingly beautiful. A broad spruce tree, a fire-breathing dragon, a brave knight, and a tall tower. It's a pity it's so dark here.
Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Of course I can see you. You're everywhere.
We didn't dare hope we could communicate with a living creature. Who are you?
My name is Lars. I'm searching for my little sister.
We know of your plight. The whole forest suffers, but we are the guardians of the forest. Since time immemorial, we have guarded our land against evil. But now we are just puppets in the claws of a sorceress. She turned us into weapons that savagely wiped out all the denizens of the forest.
A sorceress? So it's not a demon?
She's a human being, or rather, she once had a human form. Now she lives as a butterfly.
I met her recently. In a cave.
You are lucky to still be alive. She uses boys as cocoons for her larvae, which grow into bloodthirsty butterflies. The girls used them to take over our bodies. A butterfly can easily control the mind and body of the creature it inhabits, slowly eating it from the inside out. We have already lost hope of ever returning to our mutilated bodies. Oh,
But how?
there is a wizard in these lands. He is already very old and we are not even sure if he still lives. 5 years ago, it was he who turned the sorceress into a butterfly. But even in that harmless form, she managed to acquire dark power. And immediately after those events, the wizard fell into a deep depression and retreated into seclusion somewhere in the swamp. Go to him. Perhaps you are the one destined to play a decisive role in saving the forest. For it is not by chance that you came to be here and were able to speak to us. Outside you will find a well. It is a magical system we built for moving around the forest. I sense our meeting will soon be ended. Boy, you hold not only your sister's fate in your hands, but the fate of the whole forest as well. I fear you are the only one who has come this close to finding the answer. You must see this mission through to the end. Good luck. You have a brave heart. You will save us.
It's been so long since I met another person in these desolate, gloomy places. Another few moments, and we would never have met.
Hello, I'm...
Boy, I have an unspoken agreement with the locals to maintain peaceful relations with them. The entire swamp is full of vile, soulless creatures, one of which just tried to catch you for its dinner.
Sorry.
Never mind. Sometimes you need to remind these beasts who rules the swamp.
Why did you choose to live in such an awful place?
I wanted to be alone. The natural surroundings here act as a barrier against the outside world. But by some miracle, you managed to reach my house. I presume you have not come to these green parts for no reason.
I came to ask for help. The sorceress who turned into a butterfly has gained power and has possessed my sister's mind. She wants to destroy the whole forest. The spirit said that only you can stop her.
I couldn't back then, and I won't be able to this time either. What that loss has done to you. My beautiful daughter, who was so capable from such a young age, is the butterfly. It all began when she was a child. Wolves savaged her mother during a walk in the forest, and my daughter only survived thanks to a passing hunter. That experience changed her deeply. She came to hate the forest and swore to destroy all its inhabitants in the most painful way. We no longer spoke. She spent all her time engrossed in dark tomes, creating spells. Time passed, and for a moment, I thought my little girl had forgotten her terrifying plans. She married, had children, and then the forest made itself known once more. Her son was attacked by a bear. The beast only slightly wounded the child, but that was enough to awaken the evil slumbering within her. I noticed the change, and I realized I had to act. The only thing I could do was transform my daughter into a harmless creature, a butterfly, for instance. She loved butterflies when she was little. And then I had to lock her in the magical cage that would drain her dark power and bring peace to her troubled soul. I could not bring myself to put her in the cage.
Your story, it's making me feel strange. But does that mean you still have the cage and we can save the forest?
Yes, I still have it. You only need to open the cage next to her. The magic will do the rest. Do you know where my daughter is now?
I came across her in the cave.
Say no more. Now.
My boy, you have returned. It's so wonderful to see the whole family reunited.
Father, what's going on?
My son, we thought your poor mother died, but we were wrong. She took on a different form, but even in this incredibly fragile body, she was able to find us and reunite our family.
Lars, look at the amazing crown we prepared specially for you.
You have spent long enough rolling in the dirt with the rabble, my boy. Now the time has come to rule.
Mother, what all these killings? It's madness.
The girls are only cleansing the forest of its blight. I need a clean slate on which we can build our wonderful new world together.
What is that strange cage you're holding?
Mother, forgive me. This cage is for you.
Son, put the cage down.
Papa, please, wake up. We're not killers.
Brother, don't do anything foolish. I don't want to lose Mother all over again.
You don't know what you're doing. Our mother is gone. Mother, will I forget who I am?
Don't be afraid, my son. You will not forget yourself. Let me help you become older and wiser.
Mama, I missed you.
My little one, come over to us.